All right. Welcome to this week's episode of Our Side of the Planet. This is week 4, actually. We missed the Friday episodes, so this is still the max supported by infantry squad. With us tonight is Saro. That's me. We'll go through the list here. Go ahead, start off, Jick. We'll just go down the Skype list.
Hi guys, Jick5, glad to be back here again. Today, we are going to be doing some interesting things. You want me to start introducing it right now, Sarah, or just myself?
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free to
Okay, yeah.
introduce it.
Today we were actually for this week we actually decided to do an organized max squad. So you'll get to see some cool combinations that we did and how we work as a team. So looking forward to showing you guys what we did.
All right, nerd. Latoya again.
I'm Nerd Stomper. I like to shoot people. I play heavy assault, and I'm in Nuck. Yay!
All right. And we have Win and Scoob, if you guys want to introduce yourselves again.
Hey guys, I'm Inevitable. I play an Alpha. I play Medic right now. And I was playing some Max in this, of course.
I'm Scoob. I'm currently Charlie Squad Lead and play Heavy Assault, and I did a little bit of maxing as well in this clip.
All right, we're going to be doing something new this week. I will be going in-game and showing you guys some of the cert choices we made on our maxes. So let me switch over to that real quick. This is a VR character. We'll just be going over what weapons we've been using and what we find effective. So we've been playing TR, so our only choice here really is Charge for our utility slot, ability slot. You could go Lockdown, but for what we do, it's much, much more useful to be able to get away from fights quickly or get into fights quickly. So we go with Charge to get in there and do damage or run away if you're low on health. Lockdown is extremely situational, and I think Jick used it a couple of times. He's usually the one that does that kind of thing, so I think we might see that.
I
go ahead.
definitely like to mess around with different combinations. So yeah, and during the episode, I'll give you guys kind of heads up on how I felt about the lockdown ability.
Okay, great. For our suit slot, I think pretty much universally use flak. It's pretty much the best choice. If you're soloing, you can go with the auto repair. Keep in mind, though, if you do that, you're going to get one hit by C4, and you're going to have a bad time against tanks and such. So it's usually best to go with flak. You just increase your survivability by so much if you do that. Kinetic armor is okay, but it doesn't really give you that much advantage, and you'd rather have that protection against C4 and splash rockets and things like that. Anybody else have any thoughts on that? Anybody use anything other than flak?
I do. I use flak pretty much. But my idea here is that if I ever need nanites, if I can't find an engineer, I'll just go into like a spawn room, put them on, equip them, wait till I'm repaired, play it safe, and then put the flak back on and go out.
Right.
In a pinch.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. When you guys see me when I'm pubbing during the day, when I'm not doing ops, I'm usually playing VS or NC lately. Actually, nanites are great to solo with. If you don't have a dedicated engineer or a team with you, and you want to play max out your nanites, you will have to play your max a little bit differently. You can't take as many hits, and you definitely have to be much more aware of, like Sarah said, C4 and other dangers. So what it is when you're running a nanite max, you definitely want to play it almost kind of like a heavy infantry, where you're going to be really using cover a lot more, and also you're going to be retreating a lot. But
now, I would imagine that works extremely well on a Vanu max with the Zoe. If you got auto repair on that, you can sprint around like crazy and then just get in cover, get health back. Yeah, I could see that being a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And with the Zoe, you only need the first level of it. And you get that speed, and it's wonderful. And it beats waiting in the spawn or some remote area of the map looking for an engineer, because there's been times when I didn't have it on where you're waiting. Sometimes you wait like 5 minutes for someone to come repair you, and that's certs that are being lost where you could be fragging.
Sure.
So.
All right, let's keep on going here. So for weapons, that's pretty much all the choices you have for a max other than the weapons. In fact, that is all the choices you have. We use either the Fractures, which is equipped right now, And we always use extended mags. Fractures don't actually have anything you need to upgrade, so once you unlock them, you're all good to go. Now, personally, I use the Mercies all the time. The Mercies are the more accurate options. You can pull off headshots from a little bit further, and you can be effective out to longer ranges than with the others. The Onslaughts are your close range option. They're extremely good up close, but they really lack in range. Why don't we see what other people used here? Like I said, I use the Mercies because I feel like I can pull off more headshots and be effective at more ranges with them. Any thoughts, guys? Anybody use
Yeah,
anything
I
other
would-
than Mercies?
I did. Well, I was waiting for other people. So
Yeah, go ahead.
I like to run a hybrid max.
That's right.
I like to run one. I do. I like to run a Mercy on one hand and a Fracture on the other. With the upcoming changes to the Fracture, though, I don't think that'll be so viable anymore. But before that nerf gets in against anti-infantry, I really like it because I can still kill things up close, and also I can really peg guys from far away, and sometimes I can get those kills. Another thing, too, is you can really annoy some vehicles that are really harassing your squad.
Yeah. And we'll see that later. Jick was actually running a one-arm Fracture and taking out tanks with us later on in the video. We'll get to that.
But remember, once the changes come, it won't be viable anymore.
No.
The
no.
Fractures and any other weapons like it are getting a nerf in the near future, so do look out for that. All right, that's pretty much it as far as certs go for the max. So let's go ahead and move to some gameplay. Anybody want to, while I get the setup, just kind of introduce what the idea was for our max setup here? I'm just going to get the gameplay rolling. If you want to talk about what kind of squad setup we're running here. Anybody?
All right, well, if I remember correctly, we run a couple different ones throughout the episode. The idea is to basically run a balanced squad, but mixing the maxes. So remember, I think it was 2 episodes ago, we did a balanced infantry squad, like 2 medics, 2 heavies, and an engineer for ammo, or even 3 medics. And this time, instead of having all the medics, we would throw in a max and an engineer, and then maybe keep 2 medics and lose one of the heavies. I'm trying to remember exactly what we did. I think we had a 1 max set, a 2 max set, and even 3 maxes.
We did run 3 maxes at one point. We'll get to that. That was not the best choice of us. I think it happened on accident, but in a 5-man squad, 3 maxes is kind of ridiculous. We tried to keep 1 less engineer than we have maxes, and we always try to keep at least 2 medics up is kind of what we do. So if we can't get that, then it's rough. So with a 5-man squad, we try to run 1 max, 2 maxes sometimes. I think we ran 2 maxes a lot of the time this week just to mess around with it. I'm going to switch over to, we'll keep talking here. I'm going to switch over to the in-game cam so we don't get to a fight for a couple of minutes. So there we go. Now, let's see. Our first setup here, we got 2 maxes, like I said, and we got 2 medics, 1 NG. This is pretty much the ideal setup for a 5-man max squad. You could definitely drop 1 max and run a heavy or 3 medics. That would be really good too, and I think we do that at some points. The reason you want that heavy in there instead of a max is it's 1 less target for your engineer to repair the whole time, and it gets you that concussion grenade, which is huge for pushing points. It really, really helps. And I think that's pretty much all we have for the setup. We're going to go ahead and push the first base here. We're going to do a gal drop on the first one. So I'll switch over to in-game comms, and we'll be back after the first push, or sooner if we have something to add. Switching over to in-game. If I don't respond, that's why. Starting now. I'm going to try to drop us on the point, I guess. We'll just try to hold it.
Manny Lake.
Manny Lake, yeah.
I like it.
If you want to pass Sarah lead, I'll get a beacon down as well. Win has it at the moment.
Copy. Put in beacon on point building. Waypoint. Passing you lead.
There you are. Do this.
Call you, matey.
Right. Yeah, somebody.
Just a quick note, we did have 1 person missing this week, and we did have 1 person whose video didn't actually get recorded, so that's why we're missing 1 screen here. We only had 3 actual recordings, so you'll see 1 empty one throughout the video. Sorry about that, but there's nothing we can do about it for this week. We try to keep extras so that it doesn't happen, but this week we got 3 cameras. Back to in-game comms.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's HR.
Coming in my door. 1 down.
Okay, I'm on the other door. Conks.
Pushing. Max on me. I'm lit. Coming back to point.
I'm covering your door. I'm moving in to cover your door. Oh
Using
shit!
pushing this
Almost
door.
went too far. I'm peeking out. There's one guy left. Watch out, nade in.
Okay, they getting revived to this door.
I think it bugged. Yeah, I think
It's
that's
bugged.
Max on win. He's down. Pushing around the outside to you.
Okay. I'm conks currently.
I'm gonna be
Jumping out.
I'm pushing now.
Oh man. Yep, I'm pushing. I'm on the other side of them. Yeah, they're screwed. Yoo-hoo!
Nice.
This
my
door
bad.
must be cursed. Like planes keep flying inside of it.
Planes are flying inside the door.
Yeah, that's the second plane piece that came flying in the door and almost killed me.
That's where all the pro pilots go, man. Straight into the door.
Looks like we're pretty clear here.
I bet these guys thought they had to work it out for them. And then we showed up. There's a guy
There
here.
says there's a ton of people here, but I don't see anyone.
I know. I think
They must all
right.
be in spawn.
Probably all watching our cast right now, and they're like, "Oh, they're here. We better go find somewhere else to go play. We don't want to be on nobody's kill feed."
Victory is our tradition.
Whoops.
Light assault. Tell if it's friendly.
It's clear.
Alright, I'm gonna check the map real quick. We'll probably pull a Sunday or something to move so we can keep the maxes. Let's see where to though.
All right.
We can push. We'll push Manny Tower. Squad waypoint. I'm gonna go pull a
Let's
Sunday
do it.
for us.
All right. Jet 5 is at the vehicle pad.
Your motion blur. Jesus.
Oh. We're live? Oh, well, yeah, so one thing I wanted to note there, you can actually see it when we switch to my cam, is the ability of the Max to really push out into kind of like a dangerous situation. Actually, let me mute, I've got the stream live. 1 second now, hearing myself talk. But so I could actually go out and flank the guys, push out, dish out some damage, and then fall back, sprint, use the sprint to get back into cover before I actually take critical damage and go down. So that's something I used there, and I actually flanked out at the end and wiped the guys coming around just behind them with the Max.
Yeah, that's why that sprint is so huge. You can actually use it to get into positions where you can knock out the enemy team. You can get back quickly. It's such a good ability. I mean, on VS, it's a tough choice because you got to compete with the Zoe, which is just a huge buff to your mobility. But even then, the charge is a pretty good choice. I mean, it's like 3 times as fast as the Zoe probably when you use your charge. And it's just nice to be able to bail out of combat situations or just rush a room with it. And you're going to see that a lot in this video. It's absolutely huge.
Yeah, I'm really interested. I'm sorry, Scoop. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
I said I'm really interested to see how the changes with lockdown are going to really affect that sprint and see which is going to be better. Like me personally, what I've been saying is my theory is that lockdown with onslaughts is going to be the new infantry go-to gun and setup, while charge and mercies is going to be the new max anti-max setup with the buffs to kinetic and the nerfs to fractures. So it's going to be really interesting what's going to happen next patch.
Yeah, I think that's going to completely change the max mechanic. What we do right now is run in ops. I mean, we run 1 fracture max for anti-max, and if that's nerfed to the point where it's no longer as effective, we may not run any fractures anymore. We'll probably still run 1. As long as it's still somewhat effective, just because it does give you that versatility against vehicles. But it remains to be seen how effective either one's going to be after the nerf.
Oh,
Right,
let's
we
not
are getting
discount
into
the power
some-
of the basilisks.
This is the
there's
clip we were talking
basilisks.
about right here. Double basilisks, and we had Jick hop out, use his 1-armed fracture max, and we knock out some armor. I'm going to switch to in-game comms as we push up on this base here.
We should probably get to point.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Ready?
Yeah, there's a harasser on the stairway.
I see him.
On the
Hit him,
stairway,
hit him.
top of the stairway.
On him.
He's got a Bacillus.
I'm on him.
I'm gonna start
I rammed him. He's about dead.
Right.
Nice.
Down.
Got him. He's done. And
Gotta
they
get out.
said my hybrid max would never work.
They're coming. I'm going to run towards the building to stay in. I'm shield diffusing.
Run, motherfuckers!
Haha. Get out.
I'm running, man. That thing's
Into the building. It's
Oh,
still
you
up.
shielded up. All right, I'm going inside.
I think the shield diffuser confused him. They stopped
Man,
shooting.
seriously.
They must be like, holy crap, he's got a shield on that thing.
Easy now.
All right, so hey guys, so what you noticed right there, Sarah pulled the Sundra right up, and that Vanguard was on top of it. When we were playing, like, he made a really good point, is that if you got a diffuser shield and people aren't really used to the game, and you fire it off, they'll get confused by it, and they'll think that they can't do any damage.
That was
to you.
absolutely hilarious. Yeah, we had vehicles on us, and I popped that thing, and they stopped shooting. I'm pretty sure they thought it was a
Really?
shield. Yeah, it was. I popped it as a joke. I was like, "Yeah, popping shields," but it worked. It was hilarious. They stopped shooting. So that was kind of a fun little tidbit there.
Yeah, and people are used to those Vanguard shields popping up and not doing
Yeah,
damage.
exactly.
And that's another thing. Just a pro tip, guys: if a Vanguard pops a shield, just keep shooting at it, because that shield can only take a finite amount of damage anyway. You might not burst through it, but you never know if you might have some lucky support coming in.
Yeah, it does
And so
last
you
a full
definitely wanna
8 seconds, I think, if you don't hit it. So you're at least
Yeah.
doing something during that time. I mean, you
Exactly.
just make sure you have that reload ready for when. Try to get behind him the whole time if you can, and then when the shield pops off, you get a rear shot. You might still be able to win, but if you're in that close range with the Vanguard and he pops his shield, it's gonna be a bad time.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, he can probably kill you before his shield goes off if it's just you, unfortunately. That's just the way the Vanguard works. It's a very, very strong melee tank. I say melee, but close range.
This is a milestone episode. So far, we've suggested one-armed Willy Max and to use a gate shield diffuser as a fake shield.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
These
one
are
of the-
all pro tactics. This is what we do in ops.
Yeah, this actually, but I do kind of have like a question for you guys. Like, what do you think the difference is here with pubbing with the Max, and then how we have? It looks like you guys have Zuzi as NG running with you guys.
We did indeed have Zuzi. Yeah, that's right. Nerd wasn't
Yeah.
actually here for this episode. I forgot about that.
Yes.
He was doing stuff, so that's one of the reasons we didn't have all 4 cams.
Yeah.
What
so
we did
this is
differently here than
actually-
in ops is, not that much. I mean, other than Jake using strange loadouts, we ran one less NG than Max's most of the time. You'll see some changes to that every now and then, and the rest we pretty much ran medics or heavies. And we always try to keep 2 medics up, like I said, because if one medic goes down, you need to have that second medic to pick him up. If you're not running 2 medics, you probably should be, unless you have a one-man squad. You should be running 2 medics. It's the best thing to do. You can pick each other up.
And like
So
Sarah-
when I have a question for you, Win, because I know you normally play engineer on ops, or you have quite a few times. What is it like playing an engineer when you have to just kind of rep that max? Like, what kind of things do you do? What do you look out for? Like, what goes on through your skull there, buddy?
Right. No, yeah. Well, the most important thing, you want to stay alive, right? You're not trying to frag people. You want to stay alive, keep the max up. He does the fragging. So use cover. Like, you can crouch. See those little, what are they called? Like the panels? Like they're like waist height. You can crouch behind those and avoid taking damage. You can hide behind walls and really try and get behind cover. Use the length or the reach of the NG tool and just abuse cover.
And
to
a
max.
huge thing to go along with that, when you're playing Max, you got to keep in mind what your NG is doing. If you're moving away from that cover and rushing the enemy and you got nothing in between, well, where you are and rearwards, your NG doesn't have any cover, he's going to get taken out, or he's just going to sit back and you'll get taken out without reps. As an NG, what you want to do is stay back. Do not follow your Max into those dangerous situations. Let him know that you can't repair him at the moment and have him fall back. Don't follow him up. You'll just die, and then you'll both go down because your Max doesn't have reps anymore.
Yeah, and that's an important thing we talk about in ops a lot is, the engine and the max really have to work together. If your max goes out into a dangerous situation, tell him you can't, it's too hot for you. Tell him to come back. And then he can use the charge to get back. And, if he needs you, he can call you too, if you're not there right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Like, as the engineer, you do want to stay alive, but also don't always have your engineer gun out. I mean, if your max is full, bring your gun out, because chances are he's not going to die really fast. So, be ready to defend yourself, and also maybe defending his rear too. Like, them maxes don't have like 360-degree vision. So, like I said, but like
Bringing
Win
Skype up
said,
real quick
you
here
want to
while
stay
we wait
alive.
for the next base.
Yeah,
Cameras are live.
definitely. Okay. What'd you say, sir? Are we up?
I brought the cameras up instead of the gameplay while we get to the next point.
Yeah, I was gonna say on what Chick said, like you really you're going to be fighting guys at close range a lot, scraping them off like a light assault, trying to C4 the max, guy coming up behind it. So it's going to be a lot of close range work. And the only time really that I've ever not been able to pull out the gun and shoot is when I'm saying repairing 2 maxes as one engine. Then
Yeah.
you kind of have to keep your tool out. But if it's just 1 max, yeah, definitely automatic. Yeah, you can get the frags in if he's at full health for sure.
Yeah. One thing I would like to mention as well is the difference between factions in max play. If you're playing NC, what you're going to be doing is sticking real close range. You never want to push to open areas. You want to keep indoors. You want to, have an area where people will come in and they'll be within 10 meters of you. It works really, really well with those scat cannons. Or if you're charging in, it's kind of similar with all factions when you charge. But NC especially, you want to rush in and get right in the faces of the engineers and maxes and just take them out when you rush. With TR, on defense is what I mean mostly here. You want to do the same thing on offense. You want to get in there and get close. But on defense, you can sit back. Like on towers, you can, you can make some distance and actually take people out from a longer range. So there's a pretty big difference in how you actually play maxes depending on which faction you're playing.
Yeah, and if you do plan NC Max, a really good investment is the extended magazines for each of the scatter cannons or whatever shotgun you're using. I've been playing with the NC quite a bit during the day, or with the NC Max, and you really, really, really want to get that extended mag as fast as possible. I think what do you guys think? With like VS and with TR Maxes, you can kind of let that go for a little bit for other upgrades, but I think for the NC, you really do need to get that quick.
These extended mags, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, they already have really low magazine sizes as is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm one of those people who really think that all 3 maxes are relatively balanced.
They are. They're
like
just different.
Yeah, they are
they
really
excel
just
at different
different.
things.
Yeah.
And obviously, NC maxes are really, really good at close combat quarters. And if anything to keep those boo-boo flickers in the chamber is obviously really helpful. Magazine size
Yeah.
in general and planet side too is really strong. So
On the TR, it's less important, like we said, because you do start with like 50, 75 bullets, and you can shoot and then reload. On an NC, you're always going to be up in somebody's face, and those extra rounds really, really count. On a TR, like I said, you can stick back, and it doesn't matter as much, but do try to pick up those extra magazine sizes if you're playing max a lot. I'm going to switch back to in-game comms as we push this base here. We'll be right back.
I'm moving in.
There's a lot of dots. Shit. I'm following you, Win. Low right now. Ah, they're shooting me in the
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Ow.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm alright. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I guess I got big stairs. Oh,
I can't cap this point.
Heavy hit.
All right, we'll just try to hold it.
Lit. Reloading.
Chick 5 needs repairs. I took a nade to the nutsack.
Hey, Jake, do you have close range?
What?
Just wait.
I should probably just
Right
come into
door,
point and
right.
help you guys out.
Max in point room right now.
Down.
He's down. Res
Just
oh,
got my
Max on
shots.
my side. Max on me.
Coming.
Okay, I need a shift on my side.
I'm shifting. Here.
No.
What the hell? He's
My
trying to
gal's
repair
down, I'm
me.
coming.
The medic was trying to repair me. Behind you, the small stairs, man. They're behind you on the small
Moving,
stairs.
pushing small.
Whoa. I just got attacked by an infiltrator. I'm still coming.
Half health.
Nade. Up here.
Sorry it's
Wait,
taking
again,
so long.
wait
I
again.
suddenly took a lot of
Almost
damage
dead.
and wasn't
Got
able to drop onto point.
They res nade.
Down. Wind down.
Sarah's coming in now.
Oh,
Coming win.
thanks, Susie. Ow, guy's down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Got the heavy.
Revive grenade coming in. There are a lot of people
Zoe.
around you though. Sarah's down bottom
Yeah.
floor.
Oh, buddy.
We're all down.
What do you think about 2 maxes, 2 engines, 1 medic? That work?
Yeah, with the position.
The medic will just have to play super passive. We can do it, but it'll have to be passive.
Do you guys have enough money for nanite maxes?
I do.
I don't
I
think
do.
I actually have the first level already.
that wouldn't really be helpful though.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
because you
NGs.
get
so-
some damage. You have to be
You're
out of
gonna be
damage.
taking too much active.
Yeah.
With the points we're on, you won't even be able to kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Oh.
you guys want to spawn Biolab and keep pushing there? We could go Manny Lake again. They actually outnumber us there now. Or
Well, we could push Amir Southern, or we could go to Manny Lake. Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have any luck on Emir Southern, really. There's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
don't
enemies
think
there.
so either.
Alright, let's go back to Warp Gate then.
Mini's pretty even to late one here.
Why? What are we doing at Warp Gate?
We'll do a drop on something.
So now, before we went to a break, you mentioned that you feel like all three maxes are relatively well balanced. Care to expand?
Yeah, sure there, Scuba Habanir. Well, for one, I think each max has a particular set of strengths. For instance, TR is really good at, being able to hold down and contain an area and be able to shoot from far away. Has a relatively fast time to kill against infantry and maxes alike. And obviously, pre-nerf of fractures were extremely strong. They could two-shot infantry. They could take down maxes probably faster than any other weapon with a direct hits. With Zoe Maxes, they have the mobility, they have a damage increase in which they could kind of just run around and create mayhem indoors, outdoors, and really just kind of destroy infantry. And then you have the NC Maxes, which at close combat quarters, they have, they can one shot, two shot, instantly give people with full resist shield on and completely murder other maxes just by scatter canning and not even aiming and just smashing their face against the keyboard. And but also they also have disadvantages such as the Zoe Max. When he pops the Zoe, he takes increased damage. He's really you can really give him really fast. TR Maxes, if they have lockdown, they can't move, or they're not as dominant close combat compared to the Zoe with infantry or against Maxes, or and the same with NC. They're kind of more the more balanced of them all. And then NC Maxes, who have a relatively short magazine size and they have to reload, and then they have their shield, which pretty much just makes them it makes them unkillable, but they're also not killing. So that also allows an opportunity for them to kind of run around them and kill their engineers or kill other infantry around them, which kind of just makes them more of a statue than anything.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on pretty much all those points. All the maxes have good things. In the MMO sense of the game, they're all pretty balanced. If you're soloing a max or playing in a small squad, yeah, I could play with any of the maxes. That's not a problem. What it boils down to, though, is in competition, you're defending a small point. If you haven't seen the War Report or Community Clash on the Nexus, you might not know what I'm talking about here, but all of the points are inside of buildings or around buildings. They're in enclosed areas. And when you get two fights like that, you want close range weapons, and the NC Maxes just really, really excel there. With the shields and with the shotguns, you can knock out anything that comes in those doors as long as you let them come to you. With a TR or a VS Max, you might be able to push out a little bit more, but you're not going to hold points as well. And that competition balance, I feel at the moment, tilts in favor of the NC.
I think in a pub scenario, ZOE is going to be your best option, hands down.
Definitely.
It's all about quick kills and mobility against high numbers. So that's why so many people complain about ZOE being overpowered, because that's what people will deal with the most and what's the most used. And in a competitive scenario, hands down, Maddox on an NC Max with medium range options and the tactical advantages that a shield gives you is absolutely unmatched. The ZOE loses all of its usefulness. You either decide to take it off and you die instantly, and you lose your one strength, or you are forced to push with taking extra damage and die instantly to NC Maxes. The TR is sort of a weak middle option, but I definitely think NC comes out ahead.
Yeah, I would tend to agree.
One thing to definitely consider then is if you are going up against NC Maxes in a competitive scenario, have those grenade bandoliers ready with those heavies, with those anti-vehicle grenades, and start spamming away. I don't know. What do you guys think?
AV grenades are so strong at clearing out points. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's huge. If you can get conks in followed by AV grenades so that you can't actually dodge them too, that absolutely destroys small rooms. If you're holed up in a little point room, suddenly you get a conk and then 4 or 5 anti-vehicle grenades, your maxes are probably dead. If you push directly on that, you can probably take the point, even if you have equal numbers and they happen to have NC Maxes in there. It's a pretty good way to push off points.
Another cool thing to do is if you're light assault, or if you have like a decent amount of distance from the door where you can look into the room, underbarrel grenade launchers aren't a bad option either, because you can either damage the max severely or kill his engineer right next to him. if he's not running flak armor.
Yep. All right, let's switch back to in-game. We've got a fight coming up here. We are currently in the air in a galaxy. Hopping back over. I think Manning Tower's actually looking pretty good. It's 25 to 48, 61% them.
All right.
Bio?
Manny
Is that
Tower,
Biolab?
the marked one.
The tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll drop on the point marked.
700 meters.
My lockdown max is ready.
We a hot drop, guys. Are you ready?
I'm in.
Moving downstairs.
I got stuck in midair. I actually can't move. What the hell?
Really?
You see this?
What is going on?
If you're stuck in midair, try not doing anything, and eventually you'll. Oh, that's
I'm just
new.
gonna get shot.
Win! No,
Did you guys see that?
I saw that.
Yeah. Welcome to Planet Side.
Oh my God, they're coming. Max coming.
Max in, it's a burster.
Oh,
Dropping.
there we go. I'm here in this corner right now.
Need some
Need
reps on
reps.
Zuzi.
Ready.
I'm dropping in. I'm frozen at 96%. No, you got frozen midair. I'm frozen at 96. I'm gonna have to restart, I think.
I'm down.
Need a revive on Zuzi.
I didn't have anything to do with this. There. Okay.
Wow, Jack, if you weren't hybrid, I don't know if you would have gotten that guy.
I probably would.
We call this tactical superiority.
Nah, seriously, it's a.
3 heavies at the bottom.
On the way.
Killed me.
Alright.
I had
When
to,
did you make it back?
Control delete. No,
Oh.
my
Oh, crap.
computer froze.
Fuck.
I'm back.
Oh, that
Okay.
sucks.
Booting.
Reps. Yeah.
How about I move
Cover,
around
cover.
and start covering a little bit? Yeah.
Jeez, I'm killing everyone and resing. What's going on? Kill these idiots.
Doing work.
I'm at 2 health in a corner, 1 health in a corner.
Oh, hybrid max for the win right there.
I'm
Oh god, and there's the
Oh,
C4.
there-
I'm down.
Sarah just
Ah,
really needs some
C4 on us.
repairs.
I'm loading in. It's gonna be a minute.
I'm down. Well, 3 maxes doesn't work with only
I'm
one
going
support
to be dead.
class.
Well, we haven't had our one support class at all.
Yeah, I
That's
bet
what I
that-
mean. We had just the medic. No NG.
down.
Yeah. It won't
Um,
even let me deploy near you. I gotta redeploy.
Let's see. I do have infantry resources for another max.
So
Alright.
do I.
Spawning in.
yeah, let's
Or
do
not.
another push here. Go ahead and
Stay
spawn
here.
on
I'll
point.
be there in 15 seconds.
Sarah can pull up. Yeah,
Yeah,
going
me too.
max. Sarah going max again. Another mercy.
Do you want me to go max or no?
I can go engineer.
Yeah, Scoob, go ahead and go max since you
I
haven't
do
yet.
that.
And
Go medic. I'm gonna pull medic.
okay.
Unless you want me to pull max.
Yeah,
I can pull
NG, go
max too,
NG.
but it's
It's
fine.
good.
Let's do
We'll
this.
do a 2 max push, and yeah, we don't want to be with
Behind
just
you,
one
medic.
medic.
behind you, Scoob. Behind you, up the stairs. Yeah, that guy.
Come all the
Okay,
way
I'm
up, guys.
coming.
Actually, that's not what we want to do.
I'm here.
Ah,
Scoop up.
Go up
Max is in
top?
front. NG's behind. I'll take the
The
rear.
point's not in here. This building doesn't matter at all.
Right,
We just
yeah.
need to get.
Oh, they're on the left. I'm down.
Yeah, here.
See 'em.
Follow Sarah all the way up. Just everybody get to the top. When you coming in?
Oh, you want to go over the jump?
Yeah. Need to hurry up, guys. All the way up.
I'll be there in a minute.
Don't go out yet. Just hang out up here. Get inside. Just wait. We're gonna do a push on point.
all right.
I'm ready.
I got TK.
We ready?
Well, I think we need 2
We get
medics,
Susie.
guys.
All right. Waiting on Zuzi.
I got TK.
Go res him. Yeah.
outside the
Pick him up. Pick him up.
He's up.
Thank you.
All right. Make sure you touch this jump pad here and then run to the end. And jump off.
Can I get lead for a beacon?
All right.
Oh, forget it.
That worked.
I made it to the pad.
I'm just rushing in.
One on the roof. Max
I'm
on
almost
me.
dead though.
Sarah needs reps on roof. You guys not make it?
Down.
I'm coming.
How did
Didn't
he-
make it. We made the bottom floor. I'm coming up to you.
Oh, I got hit from
I'm
behind.
going up the roof. Going up the roof. Where are you?
I'm on roof. I'm getting hit hard.
Oh, fucking stay alive. God damn it.
Yep. Nice.
Hey, he's flying. He's flying. Up, 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 up. Ah,
You
get
got
off
him?
me. Ah, Jesus. Don't let him kill me.
Nice.
I don't want to die right now.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm pushing in. I'm pushing in.
died.
Did you get team killed?
No.
I did.
No, Zuzi. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I need reps right now.
I'm down on the roof.
I'm coming. Trying. I'm camped in pretty hard.
Down on like the first stair.
I'm dead.
There's 2 guys on my body, I think, on the roof. Thanks, Win.
Sarah's
Hit
down.
that old KD.
Yeah, we don't have enough. With 3 maxes, we just don't have the support classes.
Behind us.
Doesn't
Max.
work.
Yeah. Well. I don't know what we could have done different.
We'll try one
How
more
many guys
push.
are here?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I think we had most of our support classes.
Thunder
Missed the jump
coming
is the
to
problem.
north.
All right, guys. I'd like to talk about something you saw just right at the start of that push. Now, we didn't all do this, and that's why the push
We'll keep-
sort of wasn't all
we'll
that
do one more push
successful.
without-
Some of us
unless we
dropped
see
down,
another
some
good
of
play.
us made it. If you touch that
Let's see.
grab lift or
Let's play to a mirror if we can.
whatever you want to call it, jump pad grab lift,
Right now.
you have about a
Yeah.
10-second window
It's
of
not
fall
too bad,
damage
for sure.
immunity. What you
Yes,
saw me do
resources.
on my max is
Okay, cool. Yeah.
touch it, get up onto the fly pad, and then drop down on top of the point building. That's what I was hoping everybody would do. If you heard the in-game comps, that's kind of what I was calling out. I think some people didn't quite get it at the time,
Aw, Nate.
so that's why some people dropped down on accident. But if you do that, you're completely negating the fall damage from going down. Normally, if you drop down from that fly pad, you drop to
pulling
about
this?
half health. So it's extremely useful to use those grab lifts and jump pads. They both do the same thing. They negate fall damage. Especially on towers, you can really abuse that and just keep jumping up and down from different stories. You can that way, if you just keep doing that, you can throw yourself off the tower at any time and not take any fall damage if you're soloing. It's
You're stealing them
extremely
from
useful.
Scoop, aren't you?
Any other thoughts on that push we did there?
Oh man.
Pulling the old anchor, Max. Oh,
We go for
man.
SCU. We gotta push SCU. They're taking
Let's
it.
Well,
do it.
what-
Let's
Not that I can think
Run,
of.
push.
What
down
happened
the
on
road.
that push
Going.
is the maxes got separated from the
A little
support.
slow.
Saro had one engineer, I think it was Jick, on the roof,
Clear.
and that was it. We didn't
Now it's clear.
actually get the rest of our support onto point because we got split up. It's absolutely huge to keep your medics and your NGs with your maxes. If your maxes get out of position, they're going to get taken down. They're not good by themselves. I mean, they'll beat 1 infantry or 2 by themselves, but they're not going to stay up and keep killing things on
yeah, let's
point
move for C,
forever.
move
You
for C.
need that support with them.
We do have an NG though, so we'll
Open
move and
NC.
take that gen up next.
And we'll switch back to in-game comms
Yep.
then,
Zoe Max, yep.
and we'll be back in
Yeah.
a bit.
He's down, he's down. One in corner, south corner.
Trying.
He's
All
down.
the friendlies keep getting in the damn way. All right.
Infiltrator,
Um,
not sure where he went.
Got him.
Let's push that gen. East.
I'm going in big stairs. Zoe,
They're getting it up.
outside to the right.
I'm gonna anchor
Upstairs.
in a terrible
Zoe's
spot.
coming around.
I'm on it, I'm on it.
I'm on him.
He's still up, coming around west.
Taking him down.
Zoe coming in out of the teleport room.
Get down your reps.
Zoe down.
Down.
Behind us on the pad. Lots on the pad.
Covering. We need to get the gen.
Zoe on pad, Zoe on pad. Let's push that pad.
Yeah, 2 of them. 2.
Prize moving up.
I'll go get the gen. They already got it, right?
Yeah, push pad, push pad. We got a parked site.
One left. Booker.
Prize moving up.
Zoe on the right. Gotta reload.
Got them on their heels.
Pushing. Zoe still on the right. He's got an engine.
Anchoring.
Just lit somebody up.
I'm going for that Zoe at C4.
Pushing left.
C4ing Zoe. Zoe down.
Sunday at the end
Facility is
of the
secure.
platform.
I see it. Let's go for it. Do we have fractures?
Negative.
Yes, I
Jick
do.
does.
One.
Nice.
Yeah, with
Let's do it.
lockdown. With lockdown.
I can
Oh,
see this.
buddy. So that's like equivalent to like 3 fractures.
Sunday
sorry,
down.
dead.
Someone just C4'd it, or tank mined it.
Thanks, mines and stuff. Oh, lightning on the hill. There's a lightning, Jick. There you go.
Oh, where?
Sky,
yeah,
Sky
I see.
Guard.
I see him. There we go. He's gonna have a
Let's go
frag.
back up. You can shoot it from up here easily.
Azuzi's down. I'll cover his res.
Oh man, he.
Poker nearby.
Sniper.
He's nearby. He's close.
He's
I
dead.
think.
Which
he's
jump
on
pad goes to
fire
that
right
next
now.
base? We got 100% TR pop at the next base. They have. They're gonna have to fall back in a sec. Let's go there and get point as fast as we can before they fall back.
I cut that lightning.
Get over to the jump pad Sarah's on. Let's get some ammo down once we get onto point over there.
All right, let's
I've
do
got
it.
2 clips.
Going right behind the maxes. Go ahead and push maxes.
Push.
Go, go, go. Where are we going? We're going to the
Directly to the point. Yep.
Yep.
We should have population advantage here at the moment, but they're all going to fall back
We're
in a
already at
sec.
point.
Behind us.
Yeah, just move the
behind
point.
me. I'm taking hits. I'm moving. To
Get onto point quick, guys, before they cut us off.
Careful, they can see out of spawn room.
On
This
left,
is
on
not-
left.
I didn't go the best
Down.
way.
Burn scoop. In their spawn. They're getting in their spawn.
Alright, I'm gonna anchor down
Burn
here.
scoop run.
I'm anchoring
Let's get
right
some ammo
here.
on
Running
point.
past you.
Thank you.
I'm moving up small. Top.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna anchor like this.
Oh, is this the base we were at before?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I can cover both small stair and.
they are coming back. They're up to 43% pop,
Okay, I'm clear at a couple doors.
up
back
from
there.
0% when we started pushing.
We have another Max here. He's got mercies. And there's a light assault. He's down. I'm gonna need that ammo.
There is ammo in the door.
Ditto.
Okay, coming back for it. And I could use reps. We got time. Heavy in. No light.
Sneak man's going around small stairs. He's going up. I just saw his blur.
Okay.
Don't see him on small. He's probably still invisible somewhere.
I can cover all three
Whoops.
doors from here. Drop pod.
That's gonna be a nade on me. That's gonna hurt.
Heavy.
Ow. Need repairs.
Need heals. Or...
You need a shift or you good?
We're good.
No, I'm good. I'm alright. Yeah.
Heavy. With the lasher and building across. Opposite. Gonna push him out.
Alright, Chick 5 needs to
He's
change
running.
spots. They're onto me now, so I gotta move.
Who's dead?
Pick up. Behind you.
Got him.
Nice.
Chick 5 can cover the doors in the back here. Yeah, because
Okay.
they were onto my spot when I was anchored.
I'm
so.
shifting.
Alright, I've got back door now.
Yep, one has big stairs. Front doors. Lots of smoke here.
That's me.
There you go. Okay.
I just don't want them dumbfiring in.
Yeah, go. One in spawn.
What is that? What is that guy saying?
What is this squad of fucking GG.
Squad.
GJ, TR boys.
He said
Yeah, I'm
respect. Look at that. Nice.
Dude, I think he's Jamaican. What?
The correct term is BR.
I don't know what you just did, Jake, but.
I was responding back in his language.
One
One
left
out,
win.
first door.
Like,
He's around the corner. He's down. Something big got him.
That was a freaking lib.
Yeah. Dalton.
Oh, that's cool. VJRS actually had a squad here. We beat him off.
We call this tactical superiority.
Sorry, Vidurs.
I'm not beating off anybody.
He says he's supposed to be for VDR.
Ah, I'm a left VDR
Medic.
anyway, man.
Not funny.
Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
We won.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Alright.
Yeah,
What's
buddy.
next?
I'm proud today.
The guy by the spawn.
There was a guy in here.
trying to
No! I killed that guy talking.
No.
Frick.
I got that. Trying to hide.
It was so funny.
Alright. Where to?
Um,
Where are we going?
We could keep pushing Bulwark. If these same guys fall back, it'd be pretty even again.
We switched the setups, right?
I don't know
what?
if they're
Go.
going to bulwark actually. Like,
Yeah,
it's like 1 to 12.
sure.
I bet you they just.
Manny's
completely
looking
pull out.
pretty good actually. Who can repull a max if we redeploy? Sarah.
Hey guys, we're back, and we were discussing while we were muted just different topics that we want to bring up. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about was the anchor mode for the Max. It's kind of a difficult ability to use effectively, very difficult, and I think that's why it's getting a buff later on. When you're using the anchor mode, you really need to know where you're going to place it. Like, the best place that, like, if you're in a room and you're trying to defend a room with anchor mode, you really need to place it in an area where you are not visible by any windows or doors. You need to be in a place where they have to run in and you kind of ambush them. And if you do it correctly, you can pull off a lot of kills if they're really pushing your point hard. With that being said, though, Anchor
I don't know
has
why
a
your
lot
name
of
got so big a
weaknesses.
scoop. I was just rearranging them. It'll have to stay like that.
With,
Oh my
oh, there it is.
Uh,
So with
Scuba.
Anchor, though, you definitely really need to pick your position. The best place, what I have seen, I like to run a lot of awkward builds, just because I think it's fun and it's kind of cool how PlanetSide doesn't really force you to play one particular way. From what I've seen, the best thing you can do when you're using Anchor, put your back against the wall. Make sure that because you have a full 180 degrees of vision. Put your back against the wall, and corners are okay, not too bad. But the best what I've seen is back against the wall, not visible with a door or window, so that heavy assaults and light assaults can't peek in and just start picking you off. The deploy time is excruciatingly long. The undeployed time is just as long. So you really have to pick where you're going to put it, because when you're anchored, that's where you're stuck. So you're an easier target to kill. Explosives will kill you. Grenades will kill you. And also, when you're anchored, you can't help your buddies out either. So
Yeah.
it is a really cool ability if you're in a good spot. And that is pretty much the only that's the only tips I can give for it so far. Hopefully, with the next upcoming buff, they're going to make the deploy time a little bit shorter,
If they
and
make
we'll
it,
see how it goes.
yeah, I think what they have to do is really decrease that deploy time. As it is at the moment, it's just, I mean, it can be fun, but it's just not viable. You lock yourself down and you can get rocketed and you can't move, and you don't have the charge, so you can't. Somebody's yelling in the background. So you can't use that charge to get in and out of combat as quickly as you want to.
That's why you got to pick your position, and that's why you have to make sure it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Right.
in any MMO, too, mobility is one of, if not the strongest attribute to netting kills and also staying alive.
Yeah, for sure.
So lockdown definitely doesn't really help with that.
Switching back to in-game comms just a little bit. This push we did here, I think we got split up. Some of us deployed to Warp Gate, some of us spawned directly at the Biolab. We were going to the Biolab, and some of us realized we had the spawn there, some didn't, so we got split up. But we'll see how that goes going back to in-game comms.
It spawned me at the
Oh, that was a
octagon.
close one.
Yeah, we took a spawn here.
Get a reroll.
Come on
I
him.
think I'm T playing Max right now. There we go.
He figured he would
Nice.
just follow us, I guess. He's
No,
dead.
he barely did any damage. Live ahead of us. I'm gonna take us to the pad.
This is a ton of damage to that guy. Let's just finish him off.
Okay.
It's a 3-3
Where
though.
are you guys? It's me and Scoob right now.
We're taking out this
We're
lid
not doing
because
anything, guys.
he's not very good at flying.
It took me to the octagon after clicking on the violet. But I'm here now.
He's smoking. I'm hitting everything. Nice flying.
Alright.
Dude, don't die!
It's all just the wrong spot.
Dead.
Was,
Oh crap. I'm
Jump
I
bailing.
love how the freaking max that reses
Save it,
with
save
2
it.
bars of health.
Alright, come
can
pick me up
almost
and get us up to the
instantly
pad.
Kill me.
Actually, I'm just gonna take the teleporter from downstairs.
Yeah, if you can get in, go ahead. I do have it saved.
I think our generator's in trouble. Yeah, they got our generator armed. Or our.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you good down there, sir? Or you want me to pick you up?
I'm good. I'm good. I'll take the teleporter.
There's another lib here. If you want
I'm
it.
knocking out this lightning real quick.
Okay.
This is all
Got 'em.
easy company.
Coming up now.
Oh yeah, I got a liberator assist.
How are things inside?
I'm getting the gen right now.
Shit.
All right, moving to gen.
You
He's
lie.
reloading.
Where are they coming from?
And now I
I
die
see someone
instantly.
southwest pad.
Yeah, there's a scat max on Scoob.
I'm already dead.
Coming in the teleporter now.
Here, keep him pinned. Keep him pinned, Cyril. I can put C4 down over there. Here we
Spot
go.
them if you can. All right, just shooting randomly. Get Jacob.
Oh, I got killed by. I got killed by.
On my way.
Lots pushing pad right now. I'm backing up.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
Do you want me to take a respawn or what?
Need reps? Yeah.
Grenade
Well,
for
I'm not
Jake.
NG or medic. I don't know.
Hold on. I get
Let's
Jacob
just.
first.
Oh yeah, you guys should take a respawn probably.
Hey, hold on. There,
Run,
there's
run.
a,
Oh,
He's
no,
never
you're
run
getting.
before.
Oh, you're the max. Sorry, my bad.
He's down. Jake, can you
Damn
get
it.
the revive?
dead. I tried
Yeah, I'll
putting the C4
respawn.
over that wall. Like a dude.
Shit.
I looked. They're all right there.
Stu, did you make it out
They're
of
like
Come on, that max.
I'm dead.
Under barrels.
Coming back.
I made it
I respawned.
inside, but I'm still dead.
I'm running back though, right way.
I'm heading over. I can get you, Scoop. I'll get him. Because I've been down a lot tonight anyway.
I'm at good track.
Sarah's down in the building.
Pushing around. You go ahead, Jake. Oh.
Joji!
Oh, I got a
Trying to kill
revive.
this infantry terminal faggot. I can't get
Give
him.
me the juice.
Is it bugging
You
out?
can't handle the juice.
Revive? Not working?
How's the rest of the biolab doing? Do you guys want to go around
Heavy
the
down.
outside?
Might as well.
Oh yeah.
Because they're all looking in this way. So let's just
Well, that would be
go
awesome.
around.
Actually.
Can I get a revive?
Take a while.
Is it bugging out or what?
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
it's
Someone's
coming.
picking me up.
Let's go.
You go first, big buddy.
Just walking until I get repaired up here. We'll hit B.
Got
Blinking.
bad guys in here.
On it.
Gonna get this guy up.
Got another max team with us.
Max up here.
I'm gonna.
He's running. NG down.
I got his
Win
engine.
down.
I got his
down.
engine. I got you, Win.
Thank you.
Moving out.
Be on our left here. Watch out.
Oh
So
man,
this-
look at
Mercy
these
too.
guys. Oh, that guy behind us. Got him. Go.
I'm coming. Let's just push around this as fast as we can.
Alright, I got your back. You're safe.
Got a random
We're
max
just gonna
with us too.
instantly die once they all turn and rape us.
We'll see how many there are.
Well, I was thinking we could split up, each go one side, and we just come in and sandwich.
I think we want to be together since we only have one NG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We should warm up before you go in. Don't go in.
Oh,
piecemeal.
buddy. What? I'm gonna go around
Warm
the
up.
out.
Warm up.
Did they push in?
We're fine.
Wow, they're dead.
So we're good. Let's take the jump.
Oh,
Take the jump to their base.
there's one.
Group up.
Dude, I got that guy.
You got
Alright,
it.
go. On the Sunday. Oh, no
Oh,
shot.
hey, Sarah.
Hold on, I'm gonna jump back and keep shooting it.
Pinky or die. Pinky die.
Can we take this point or no?
I'm hitting the
He's by
Sunday
the
still.
tree, Sarah.
I see him.
Light us out above you.
I got him. That was,
Light us out on this roof.
that was cool.
I killed him. I killed Lysa.
Okay.
Coming, Scoot.
One with the radar dish,
Come to
right?
you guys.
Getting striker.
We're going for the point.
I guess.
Sure.
Guess we have to go through the building then, huh?
Yeah.
The fact that fractures
Going
are
around the back.
always perfectly accurate is so awesome. Even when you're on a jump pad like that.
Pushing point.
Oh, I'm getting shot by a skill hammer, I think.
We can't connect. They're capping something at the biolab.
Alright, we've got population advantage there, so we can probably just wait.
You want to send one back to check it?
If they stop pushing us, we will. Otherwise, we'll just hold here and mess with them.
Zuzi.
I'm getting you, Zeus.
One at the back.
I'm gonna push up to this building here. Don't like that they have the high ground from here.
We're capping this.
Okay, I'll fall back in a sec. Infiltrator, got him.
Got him.
I'm falling back.
You want to fall inside? Okay. There's one out. Oh, coming back door, light assault.
Okay, you switch. I'll cover front door.
Watch out, Nate. Oh, he's got C4 there. Oh.
He's on the roof. He's lit up.
On roof? On our roof?
Yep, our roof.
Yeah, he's going
Okay.
north southwest. He's on the
Looking for him.
ground. He's on the ground at the corner.
Got him.
There's a sunny southeast of us. Probably where he came from.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Not much we can do about it. Sarah coming back inside and lit?
Nade. Did you just take that grenade with you? Dude, you just freaking sprinted and kicked that grenade all the way to the other side of the room.
That's amazing.
Oh.
That was close, wasn't you?
Oh,
He didn't make it.
Took a rocket. Another rocket.
Ow.
Drop five.
Oh, cool. This must be where they just shoot rockets in a million times.
We'll just hold the doors. Just let's stop
yeah,
picking
I'm
them.
holding.
Can we get Zuzi up?
Yeah.
Oh, is Susie down? Oh.
You got it.
Oh, down again.
Oh wow. Big lift.
Sarah needs
we
reps
need
when we
help
can.
Sorry about that. I didn't know
Low.
Susie was down.
Striker's repping me.
Light assault in. Down. They're trying
Sorry
to come
about
back
that,
as
Win.
well.
I would
I
Sarah's
need
conked.
reps.
Whoa, I'm down. They're coming to the back. 2 or 3.
Can you have?
Hurry.
Moving back door.
We got another.
Oh,
match.
that's
Back door's good. We got a lib smacks on there.
I'm hurt.
I'm out of ammo. Come
Oh,
for
I
this
took
ammo.
a rocket to the face.
I don't have to do. Coming.
Nade,
That was a
nade,
revive.
AV.
Revive grenade.
Oh, revive, yeah.
Took a rocket again to the face.
We got him.
I was gonna keep eating those rockets for him.
I got grenade. Yeah, command.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, look at all of them stacked up. I'm gonna put C4
No,
up
come
there.
back in. Need reps.
Oh yeah.
Revive in again. No, that was a flash, actually.
I got one.
You guys gotta
Oh, no,
stop
it's got you,
overlapping your guys' shot.
I'm lit. I got 3.
I'm lit too. I got like 1.
Actually, I got 2. I thought I got 3, but there's only 2. It's a heavy out there.
I'm just gonna pre-fire when I'm peeking out. Yeah, you get pre-fire. Pre-fire when you peek, they're there. Especially around this server right here. See this one to the right?
Got the one on the left.
Remember to keep the Q spots up in smoke. Maxes can't see them.
Getting on shields.
Scat Max coming.
I'm lit.
Back door's clear.
What?
They're above us. 2 of them.
Up above. Okay.
Too high, yeah.
Can't peek out.
Oh, I'm down with a grenade.
I got you.
There's a cloak. Oh, he's pulling Max. He's nice.
Max in.
Max.
He's shielded.
Die.
There's
Three
an
pushing.
infiltrator in.
He's dead.
Max down. Max down.
I got C4 on the door if you need to blow it. I'm down. Went down.
I'm
Alright,
lit
I'll get you up.
like
What the heck?
crazy.
I just saw guys
Decimator.
slide through the floor.
Decimator.
Bunch there, bunch there.
Door.
Oh, there you
Max
are.
is back
He's dead
down.
again.
Thank you.
Ow, holy shit. I think I took a nade too.
I'm pushing out.
Uh-oh. I'm down.
Let's clear
Yeah,
him
we
up.
got you. Oh yeah, we got the point. Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and wipe him up. I
Did
think
this
we'll
guy
call
have
it with this
foolish
push.
again?
I'm down. There's 3 out back door.
Coming. Lib up.
Yeah, it's
I'm on the
still
lip.
1 of 3.
For some reason I'm not getting the revive.
On roof.
I don't know why.
Get you, I'm getting you. I just put C4 out there, sorry.
Okay. No, I wasn't sure if it was
Well,
lag.
there's like 7 outside of that.
Gonna go around and flank him.
Yeah, let's go around. Follow you, win. Go!
Alright, this guy got a revive. On the roof.
Up above. Got
They are
it.
cleared up. Sarah needs some
Okay.
reps. Getting reps.
Who's down?
Sunday to the southeast. Southeast. Can we get there?
Eh,
Can you flash?
I'm too fat.
Let's go knock out that Sunday.
I'm not sure what the
Oh, yeah,
easiest way to
plan.
get there is.
Wall walk? I don't think this works.
Oh, like this. Look, walk across the mountain maybe?
Nope.
I think wind's
I'm
on.
going
Oh
down.
man, we're like Sherpas over here.
Above you.
I made it up.
I'm coming. Hey guys, that's pretty much the end of the episode here. I'll leave this gameplay up. We take out a Sunday after we fail to climb this hill for about a minute. We're going to do a Q&A session. If you have any questions about maxes, max play, max support, anything like that, let's hear them in chat right now. Just throw them in there. We are watching chat right now. During this gameplay right here, we will do the Q&A this week. And coming up, we got some recaps and just some general information after the Q&A. So go ahead and fire away if you have any questions regarding maxes, any comments on how we used maxes, anything at all.
Anything at all? Talk to us, please.
That'd be
We got
cool.
a second.
Anybody have any
Florida
questions?
is downtime.
Did we explain the maxes that well? Nobody wants to ask anything?
I think we did. Yeah.
Did
Oh,
we do
man.
anything stupid? Tell us if we did anything stupid.
No, don't ask. Don't talk. No, don't do that.
Don't listen to that guy.
We don't have time to read all those.
Any, any, oh.
Any questions at all, guys?
So,
If not, we'll just move on. Missed the elevator jump. Oh yeah, that push was. I knew when I made that call that it was going to be hit or miss, and it turns out like half our squad missed it. So that was unfortunate. But that elevator jump's kind of difficult because you got to get it exactly right to actually get up. And I shouldn't have actually made that call. I should have just had everybody go down so we stuck together. All right, well, let's do I think Jick wants to do a quick recap while we wait. Then keep putting questions in. We will answer them after the recap on maxes.
All right, yeah. In order to summarize our episode tonight, guys, maxes are probably one of the most versatile ground units in the game. They have systems on them that can actually take out infantry, armor, and aircraft. They also have a wider range of abilities that can allow them to take a more defensive posture and hold those points off, or even in most cases actually lead the charge and push those points that are well defended by your opponents. So definitely, like you saw what we were doing tonight, we played our maxes aggressively when we were pushing, and then also once we were on the point, we were able to hold off enemies of a far superior number than ours. So
Yeah, like the very last clip we actually showed really highlights how good maxes are. You saw the 2 maxes on that door. There were probably 15 people outside that door at some points, and they just could not get through.
Yep.
And that's pretty much maxes. Yeah.
yeah.
I'd like to make a quick request. We do this every week. We haven't gotten any yet, but we are looking for community footage. If you have any max footage yourself or your outfit, your team, whatever, playing maxes, playing with max support, send it in. If you have anything from previous weeks too, if you got NS weapons or anything like that, we can showcase that as well. If
Yes,
we
maybe
get
some
any,
VSFs.
yeah, that too. If we get any, we will showcase that at this point in the show next week. And just a quick update on our schedule. Since we did miss Friday's episode, the episode we just did today was supposed to have gone live on Friday, but my internet was flaking out, so I wasn't able to upload at the time. what we're going to do is we'll do a recording session this Friday, and then we'll skip next Tuesday, and then air another episode next Friday. So looking forward then. We got recording session this Friday, nothing next Tuesday, and then the Friday after that will be another episode. So that's the schedule coming up, and I don't see any more questions, so I think we will call the show here for this week. Thank you for watching, guys. This has been Our Side of the Planet. I'm NUC Saro, and we'll just have everybody else sign off here.
We have a question.
Oh, perfect.
All right. So Walter Kovacs asks, do you think that nanite repair is a viable alternative to flak/kinetic, or would it be for seriously solo players?
I think solo player. If you are running with a squad and you're running with friends, and unless all your friends are dicks and don't want to play engineer, then then I'd go with your nanites. But if you're running with pals or if you're running in a squad, go with flak or kinetic.
Definitely.
But if you are going solo, I definitely recommend the nanites.
Yeah, an NG's going to repair you probably 50 times faster than that auto repair.
Exactly.
So if you have an NG, you're so much better off, and the auto repair is not even going to get noticed. What will get noticed is getting one shot by C4 and then not being able to get repaired. So you want that flak.
If you are soloing a max and you are running nanites, the key is hit and run. That's it.
Yeah.
Go in there, get a few kills, and then back out.
Now, I do that every now and then, and I could see how it would be effective on a VS Max. On a TR, though, you're so slow, and then you get knocked down to 30% health. Now you got to wait for a minute and a half or so before you can get back in the fight again. It's just annoying. Try to find an NG if you're playing Maxes, really.
Yeah, I really liked Wynn's idea too. I think the best probably option is really just to run with flak, and then if you're low and there's really no engineer, just switch to it and just wait, and then go back out. Switch back to flak and then go back out.
Yeah, that's definitely a good option too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that will do it for this week's show. Again, I'm NUC Saro. Got with us here. Let's go down the list and Skype. Scoob, that would be you starting.
Start.
Just go down left to right, top to bottom.
I'm NUC Scoob.
Oh, wait, Scoob had a joke he wanted to make.
Yeah,
No.
what's the joke, dude?
Just do share. We want to.
Well, I was going to suggest that somebody, if they're going to send us community footage, that they bind their knife key to their crouch key for a crotch knifing montage. See how many consecutive you can do.
Excellent. Yes, we will feature that if you send that in at the end of the show.
That could be fun. I am Nuck5. Thank you for coming tonight, guys, and I'll see you next week.
All right, see you guys. Signing off.